Okay, let me make sure I'm online. Okay, hello, I'm Alex from A.P.Ink. So today I'm going to be picking up where I'd left off last time on this concert series I've been working on for Dolly Parton. Excuse me. So I've got a lot of stuff here. Okay, so last time I made up a guitar pick, a auto harp, somewhere I've got an attempt at like a poster, kind of. Okay, so I've got kind of stylized concert tickets. Okay, so I think I'm gonna try to tone these. I don't know if I really want to fully ink them. We'll have to wait and see how the ink, how much the ink bleeds on this paper. This paper, unfortunately, doesn't really like ink. So there'll probably be some bleeding. But I'm thinking maybe one of the guitar colors to kind of ink just some of the guitar shape on these tickets. Okay, I did write down the colors that I used on this. Let me just see if I can figure out which colors I used specifically for the guitar. So I think I used nugget on the face of the guitar. I think I used lipstick orange on the side. And then this must be deep teak. But I think maybe lipstick orange. That's not the right color. It would be cool if I could get it to kind of fade. So there's like a gradient, which I could do that if this was digital. But I think that's a lot to ask for in this traditional sense with my ability. Okay, going back to these two. I want to go over the pencil with a fine liner. I'm just giving that a minute to dry. Excuse me. Okay, I'm gonna cut these out. I'm kind of debating on actually going over this with a colorless blender just to see if I could get a bit of a gradient, but I've used colorless blender on the white of her shirt to try to clean up where the bleeding, where the marker has bled, and the the colorless blender, I don't know, it's not necessarily cleaning it up as much as I'd like. So I think trying to use the colorless blender to create a kind of bleeding gradient won't give me the result that I would like. So I think I should kind of skip that. I'm not sure if I shouldn't back these tickets with construction paper just to give them a bit more structure. But I don't think that actual tickets are like sturdy. They're just paper. There's one. Two. Hello. Kind of paper craft. There's 3. Okay, before I go too much further, because there is one more thing that I thought would be kind of fun. I want to try to create a kind of stylized shirt to go along with this, but I thought for these elements, I'm not sure about these, but I have glitter that I thought to add to these 3. I have glue, but I think glue with an actual uh, fine nib or whatever would be better for this. So let me go grab that really quick. I'll be right back. Okay, so I think to try to catch the excess glitter, I'm going to use this. We'll see how messy this gets, but okay. And I don't really have the right colored glitters, but we'll see how this turns out. So this is the original reference for this boot. If I had like gold glitter, I think that would work for this bit and the star. But I have white glitter. It might be a little overkill to do the entire boot except for the detail here, but maybe I'll do the detail with the white glitter. It might not 100% show up because it'll be like white on white, but this white is a bit more kind of beige or cream. Of course, I can't actually open the glue. Cutting paper is so satisfying. Yeah. Okay, I was hoping I could actually use this to apply the glue, but I can't actually open this. Oh, there. It does have a bunch of dried glue in it. See if I can actually completely unscrew this and get the glue out. Of course I can't. I think you can actually take these apart. I don't think you're supposed to, but I think if you pull hard enough, you can. Sorry, I wasn't, excuse me, sorry, I wasn't really anticipating dried glue being an issue. Okay, hopefully that's all of it. I think this is still liquid. It's a big bottle though, and there's not much left. Yeah, I'm trying to shake it all to the top. My star isn't as perfect or as big as it could be, so I don't know if the star is really gonna look right. Okay. That's the boot. I was hoping I could actually open this and put the excess back, but I don't think those are screw tops. So I thought with this one, I've got red glitter, and I'm gonna try to trace the signature and the butterfly. We'll see exactly how messy this is, because this is a bit on the small side, and I think some of the detail on the script is going to get lost because of the size. I think that's going to end up looking like a blob. I didn't really think of that. I think the last time I used glitter, I was probably a very young child, so um what I'm thinking versus the reality of what's going to happen here are probably not going to be the same. Yeah. But I think this whole thing, which the auto harp that I have does have kind of like rhinestones on it. I think, which I was going to use blue here. I should probably stop standing this straight up. There is like pattern here. If I should actually try to add some of that, because I don't know, to do like blue glitter here or to do white glitter, but to try to do some kind of like swirly pattern here to also add glitter to. I'm not really sure what this pattern is supposed to be. Like, it looks like maybe some paisley shapes. Okay, I guess. Because of the size, I'm not gonna be able to get it as kind of detailed looking as the reference. I think they'll end up looking just blobby. I thought I filled in this big shape better than that. It's probably not ideal to put glue on top of glitter. I wish I had a toothpick to help move this around. Yeah, or an ice cream stick. I guess a pencil works in a pinch. Of course, in doing that, I didn't really get the glue. Okay, I guess that's... I think I got the glue. Can sharpen the glue off? What do you mean? No, I was just using the pencil to try to move the glue around. To put white glue here or to use the blue glue, glitter, and then you can clean off the glue. Oh, by sharpening the pencil? Yeah. I don't know, I'm thinking because this part of the auto harp is metal, to use the blue glitter. But maybe it may... I've got glue glitter all over me. Maybe it would make more sense to use the white glitter here too. I'm not sure how to fix the guitar pick. Like, maybe I should have just done the butterfly. It's kind of too late now. Okay. I'm gonna go put these somewhere to dry. And then I'm gonna work on trying to do some kind of shirt design for this. Actually, while I'm at it, if I should add glitter to this. Like, I could see doing her shirt, it would help clean up for where the ink bled. Or if I should do like the kind of bow butterfly shapes in the background. I don't know. Let me go put these somewhere to dry. I will be right back. I mean, if I did the background shapes, it would help those stand out. If I did her shirt, that would help her stand out. I mean, I don't think she really needs help standing out in this situation. But in the reference, I don't know. It's almost like her shirt is kind of glowing. I mean, it's not. It just kind of pops against the background. She does seem to dress in kind of sparkly. Like this is like blue sparkly fabric. Here she's got white or kind of like silver sparkly on her dress. Here she's got blue, I think beads, sparkly beads. So it's like it wouldn't be too out of the question for her shirt to have sparkly on it. Xian Flya. I can't actually tell. Maybe she does have some kind of sparkly on her shirt. I don't know. I think I'm gonna... I don't know. I can always come back to adding glitter to her shirt. Just not right now. But she had some glitter. I think kind of a stylized kind of portrait, which there might be a name for it. I'm just not sure what it is, where it's kind of like line that looks like a portrait. Okay, let me try to do this correctly so to actually rough out a head shape. There's still glitter on this paper. Mark for the eyes, the nose, the mouth. Make sure I've actually got all the glue off this pencil. Marking out for the eyes. Trying to make sure I'm actually straight here. I'm not going for a full portrait. But hopefully something that still looks like her. I forgot. That's the reference I'm going off of, just in case anybody wants to look at it. I don't really want to create floating shapes. So to try and have everything touching somehow, which I'm probably going to be pulling a lot from the hair on this. So the hair kind of connecting the eyelid, and then probably the eyebrow. except for the mouth and the nose. I don't know. I think it would be kind of neat if everything was connected instead of having floating shapes, but I might have to have floating shapes because I'm not sure how to connect all of these with the hair. She is kind of smiling, so to try to stretch the mouth a bit to actually imply that smile. trying to tighten or narrow the mouth a little bit without needing to completely erase to restart. Because, yeah, you can see her teeth, but not as much as what I've got here. I mean, maybe if I pulled the hair which kind of takes away um it's not really anywhere near the reference, and I don't know if I don't think this really reads as Dolly. I mean, it's a female face. How to help this look like Dolly? She does have like a mole here. Mole, beauty mark, whichever. Her hair is kind of feathered here, kind of framing her face. I don't know though, because I was kind of thinking a bit like a silhouette, so only showing like maybe half the face. I'm not sure, but to keep, I don't know, to try to push the the hair kind of ties the face elements together, the eyebrow, the eye, the mouth, the chin, the nose, but her bangs don't come anywhere near her eyes, so they wouldn't really touch her nose. I mean, I think it would look kind of weird, but maybe to tie the eyebrow to the nose. But to do that, maybe just to take this part of the nose out and just have this nostril. Which I mean, okay, I was gonna add like a thickness to the line for the chin, but it could just be a single line. But I'm not sure how to add the mouth so it's not just like floating. So yeah, you wouldn't see this eye at all. It would just be this eye, because I don't know. If the whole shape, outer shape should be her hair, or if it should kind of not really fade into nothing, because this is going to be like a solid shape. But to have the entire hair, or to have just like from here to the bangs. If I pull the hair over her cheek, I could have the hair kind of holding the mouth. I don't know, maybe this whole idea is kind of weird. Maybe a bit too weird. Nothing's too weird. So her hair is kind of feathered on this side. If I kind of incorporate that on this side, it might not be too out of the question that it would reach over to kind of touch her mouth. See, I think my whole thing is, aside from I'm not sure how to finish this side. If I were to have it just like part of the outline of a face, but does it actually look like Dolly? Like, yeah, maybe I could put Dolly or somewhere I have her signature. I could add this signature somewhere here to really try to push that it's Dolly, but to actually have it look like her first. So it's less of a stretch just to add her name. I think I need to stretch her mouth a bit more to help push that smile. to try to get kind of a diamond, or is it a parallelogram type shape, and then I can try to get the actual lip shape from there, because the shape is weird. I don't think it's a parallelogram. I'm not sure what shape this is. Okay. I think I'm actually going to take a step back from this for a bit, just because I need to figure out how I'm going to finish the hair anyway, but I'm erasing and redrawing the same shape, which is not really what I want. So I'm going to leave this one here, and I'll have to come back to it next time. If you'd like to hang out with me next time, please make sure that you're following me and that your notifications are turned on so that you're notified for the next time I go live. But other than that, thank you, Asakura, for hanging out. Thank you to anybody else who watched or watches. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you. Bye.